All right, let's begin. So, for those that don't know me, my name is Cliona O'Hara. I'm now the CEO of the Napoleon Hill Institute, and I'll give you a little history about the Institute. The Institute was actually formed in the 50s by Napoleon Hill, who wrote Think and Grow Rich, of course, and a man called W. Clement Stone. They created the Institute to do exactly what we're doing today, but back then they didn't have internet and they were doing it old school. They were having events in person and sending out coaching materials and training through the mail, right? So imagine back then in the 50s. So I used to, a little background about me, my coaching background. So I used to actually work for Bob Proctor. I was one of his senior coaches. And then I moved up in the ranks and became a vice president of sales. And I was an inner circle coach for Bob. There's a whole story you can check on YouTube about my background and how I got there. But essentially, the truth is that I've been guided my whole life, ever since I was a little girl. I used to hear those quiet whispers from within. But somewhere, as an adult, somewhere I got lost and I wasn't listening anymore. But recently, in 2023, is when I heard the whisper, Napoleon Hill. When my late mentor passed away, Bob, God rest his soul, when I even think about him, I know he's here with us right now, and he's guiding us, and I know he's proud of us. When Bob passed away, I said, now what, God? What do I do now? I wanted to work with him. I wanted to learn from him. And he was always carrying around Think and Grow Rich. He was always carrying that book. And I heard the words very clearly, Napoleon Hill, go serve Cliona. And that's when I did my research. I investigated, so what's going on, what's left over from Napoleon Hill's legacy. And that's when I found the foundation. I got in touch with the executive director, and I proposed the idea to let me have a chance to bring back the Institute, the coaching division. And they gave me the opportunity and our team in 2023. So here we are, about a year and a half old, the second time around. And we've decided to modernize, obviously, the material. The principles are always the foundation of what we teach. But we want to go a little deeper this week. We want to give you a little bit more advanced study. Okay, so my goal this week, and my goal forever, every time you hear from me, it's not to entertain you, it's to help change your life. That's the truth. And you'll get to know me. I'm an emotional person. That's one of my superpowers. I remember Bob, I used to say, Bob, I'm so emotional. I'm so sensitive. He said, Cliona, that's your superpower. And I didn't understand, but now I get it. My emotions, my desire of my heart is my superpower. And guess what? It's also yours. The universe works by law. The universe speaks in a language, and we communicate with the universe through the language of thought and emotion. And so my goal, my friends, I've studied for over 17 years. I've brought on some of the best speakers, teachers that you're going to meet this week. And we all have the same goal. We are in harmony. We want to help improve lives. We've all done a lot of work on ourselves. We all have better results in our life. We're living happier, healthier, and wealthier. And this is what I want for you. This is what I want for as many people as possible. We now know a formula. We know the principles, but we also know a formula of how to get you a huge, beautiful transformation in your life. I can tell you that right now. Welcome from my heart. Please, this week, take notes, apply everything that you're going to learn, and keep an open mind. Listen, we're going to be talking about God. We're going to be talking about infinite intelligence. You choose the words, the name for the higher power that feels right to you. Everyone is welcome here. Okay, so choose what feels comfortable for you and what feels right for you. So I want to begin today, my session, with the law of magnetism and the law of manifestation. I'm going to go deeper on Friday, so you better show up every day this week because it's going to be incredible. I'm going to go a little deeper on Friday as well. I have so much that I want to share with you, and we have so much time. So let's begin with the law of magnetism. You see, I study every day. If you don't study every day, then you should, and we'll show you how to do that. There's many ways you can join us and study with us. You see, knowledge is only potential power. What is magnetism? What is magnetism? Magnetism is when you apply the knowledge that you're taking in, okay? When you apply and you learn how to apply the knowledge that you're taking in every day. The law of magnetism is quite simple. Number one, like attracts like. And you may have heard some of this before, but I want you to listen. I want you to listen. Remember, repetition is key. So like attracts like. You are here not by accident, my friend. There's something inside of you brought you here today. You're on this frequency with us. Your soul is searching maybe for your tribe, your community, or maybe your soul is looking for more answers. Number two, similar energies and qualities are drawn to each other. That's why you're here. That's why we're all here together. If you radiate positivity, and I do my best every day, I'm not perfect at it. You'll hear me say, I make mistakes all the time. I'm Irish, and somebody in the chat said they're from County Mayo. Hello, my Irish friend. We Irish have bad tempers. In case you didn't know, we have a bad temper. Isn't that right, Lucia? So sometimes we have a bad temper, and we work on that. And Carla's laughing as well in the backstage. I know she is. You'll see. So I have to work on that. Okay. It's in my genetics. It's in my upbringing. It's what I was raised in. It's part of my program. So I had to do a lot of work on learning to respond and not react. Similar energies and qualities are drawn to each other. If you radiate positivity, you're most likely to attract positive people and experiences into your life. It's so important. Your attitude, your thoughts, and your beliefs are magnets. Yes, they are. Your brains, listen to the plural, are broadcasting stations. And you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? Brains? Is she crazy? Well, this week, you're going to hear from Dan Matthews, one of our principal teachers. He's a physicist, and he is going to teach you the science about the 9 brains. Yes, there's more than one brain you're going to learn. So hang in there this week if you want to learn about your 9 brains. When I found out about this, I was blown away. It was fascinating. So your brains are broadcasting and receiving stations. Now, most people think they attract what they do, but the truth is you attract, you magnetize to you who you are. I want you to take that in for a moment. You attract who you are. Okay? Now, how are you going to attract what you want in your life? There's a few key elements here in the law of magnetism. First of all, who are you? You are built up of your character, your beliefs, your values, your habits, which we'll talk about. So number one, your character is a sum total of your core values, my friends. And I'm going to give you a little assignment later on today. A sum total of your core values, your core values produce your integrity or your lack of, okay? Your lack of integrity, depending on your core values. Your character plays a significant role in what and who you attract into your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's the people you work with, and everyone in between. You attract everything by law. So people who share similar or the same values are you will be more likely drawn to you. And so when you take a look around at your circle today, have a look around and see you've attracted all of those people by law. Okay? Next, you attract based on your attitude. What is your attitude? And Bob was so great at teaching this. It's your accumulation of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. And for those that don't know the stickman drawing, let the top half of the circle represent your conscious mind, and the bottom half is your subconscious mind. And the bottom circle is your body, where your actions are produced. So your attitude is an accumulation of all three: your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Now, we have been getting messages from these great teachers, these great leaders, philosophers, scientists, you name it. And they've been telling us a very similar message for decades, maybe centuries even. And the same message keeps going back to our thoughts. Did you notice that? Think and grow rich. Thoughts are things. And we could go on and on. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And so in the 50s, when W. Clement Stone and Napoleon Hill were writing about this, and they wrote a great book called Success, All Important Key to Success is a Positive Mental Attitude. So they were all telling us the same message. They were trying to tell us the same message. The difference is today, science has finally caught up with the message. And this week, we're going to share the science with you as well. So Napoleon and W. Clement Stone, who was one of the greatest insurance leaders in the world, one of the wealthiest men in the world at the time in the insurance industry, had earned over $100 million back then. He knew these laws. He knew the law of magnetism. He knew, and I know now, that your enthusiasm, your attitude, your core values, they all create what you're going to magnetize into your life. And we're going to show you how to change it. If you're not happy with the results in your life, we're going to show you how to change this. So W. Clement Stone and Napoleon, they were teaching us this in the 50s. Then there was a great philosopher, a Frenchman, and he wrote, René Descartes, he wrote, Cognito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. And that was in 1637. And you're going to hear from an incredible teacher today, Joseph Rodriguez. He's going to take you even deeper into I am. And so they were all sharing the same message with us. They were all sharing the same message. I think, therefore I am. And many of these people that we know on TV, these celebrities, these great successes, what we call them, actors and so on, athletes, scientists, they all knew this. They all knew this. What do successful people have in common? They know the laws. They work in harmony with the laws. They understand that thoughts do become things. I didn't understand that when I was young. No one told me this. No one taught this in school. No one taught this in where I grew up. And if I had have known this, I would have done a better job at correcting my thinking, right? So it's all about energy, my friends. Everything is energy. You're going to go deeper tomorrow with Carla and later today into the frequency of thought, into the vibration of thought. It's all about energy. Your emotional and your spiritual energy, vibrational frequency, draws in people and opportunities that are in harmony, in resonance with your current state of what? Being. Being. Who are you? Again, who are you? And we'll go deeper. Everything is energy. You are a magnet. You are broadcasting and you are receiving, my friends. Now, this is something, let's start with your word. This is something I'm so passionate about. And as I mentioned before Bob Proctor died, one of the last messages he sent me, it was a little screenshot, and it was of Bruce Lee. And it was a quote that words are spells. That's why it's called spelling. And he sent, that was one of the last messages. And it said, be careful with the words that you're using. And I keep that now close to my heart. And that's why I'm going to share it with you today. Some of the background of the words that you're using. The power and science behind positive thinking. This is not just about positive thinking. And yeah, we all feel good and that's nice. No, there is science behind this. Words cast spells. In 1999, a Japanese scientist, Dr. Emoto, conducted a series of water experiments. When I saw this, I was blown away. Some of you may have seen this before, but I did not know. When I saw this, I said, okay, now it all makes sense. This all makes sense to me now. He decided to test this theory that water could react to positive or negative thoughts and words, and that polluted water could also be cleansed through prayer, meditation, and positive visualization. He did the study for many years, and it's all online. You can go check it out. So here's some images that I want you to see. I don't know if we can make that bigger on the screen, but hopefully you can see that. This is the effect of the water under the microscope. Now look under each image. Look how beautiful some of these are. It says love and gratitude, honesty, the love of a husband and wife. They're like diamonds. Happiness, hope. And then look at the bottom. I can't do it. Do you notice that it's broken? I can do it. Look at the one next door, like a diamond, a beautiful diamond. And next, positive thoughts or feelings such as joy, I love you, thank you. They produce beautiful crystalline structures like diamonds. Look at this. The first one on the left, thank you, wisdom, truth, eternal, angel, I love you, peace. And now look at next door, you fool, you make me sick. These words, this is what was presented. Evil, and then polluted water before prayer and polluted water after prayer. This is all scientific evidence that our words cast spells. Okay, take a look at this. Take a look at this if you've never seen this before. These experiments revealed, my friends, that prayer and meditation, positive words, positive energy can change everything. Change everything. They clean the energy. Prayer, meditation, positive words cleans the energy, changes the structure of our cells. Even now with epigenetics, they're proving it changes our DNA. It allows, now with the water experiment, we saw clearly that it allowed the beautiful structure to turn into beautiful crystal structures when frozen, like diamonds, right? So I want you, if you take one thing from me, from this whole event, understand how powerful your words are, my friends. And I'm not perfect at it, but I'm getting better and better every day. So he tested also, here's the other thing he tested. He tested the effect of music. He tested the effect of different types of music and songs on this water. Let's put it up on the screen if we can, bigger again. Thank you. So look at the top left. Now, I'm not judging your music, folks, but take a look at this. A heavy metal song, a Korean folk song, Air on a G String by Bach, Amazing Grace, Farewell Song, Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley. Interesting. Imagine by John Lennon, and so on. So you take a look at that, and it's clear to see how the water reacted to the vibration of the music and the words in the music. It's so powerful. The power of words, thinking and feeling. Now think about this. Your body is made up of roughly 75% water. 75% you are made of water, me and you. That's why I'm sitting here drinking as much water as possible. Even your water, when you drink from a glass, you can bless your water. Did you know you can bless this water and drink it? And what is it going to do to you? What do you think it's going to create? Right? So the human body is roughly 75% of water. Imagine right now how your thoughts, your words, your feelings, and your intentions are impacting you, your physical health and your mental health. How do you think they're impacting you? You're going to think differently from this day forward, my friends. That is my intention for you. Consistent thoughts and intentions actually change the shape of your face, your body, and your health. Did you know that? If you take a look at someone who's it's angry all the time or often, you'll notice their face, the color of their skin, the shape of their face changes. Their body, you can tell by looking at someone what they're thinking about. People say, oh, they have such a nice energy, such a nice light, such a beautiful aura. It's the energy of what they're transmitting, right? This is so powerful. Now, I want you to take a look at this. This is the stick man again. And on the top of the stick man, you will see there's 5 senses: see, smell, hear, taste, and touch. As your thoughts come into your conscious mind, through repetition, you allow or you either reject negative or positive impressions onto your subconscious mind. You mix with emotion. It's going to move into your subconscious and move into your vibration in your body, which creates the results in your life. This is an accumulation. This is your attitude, your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Now, your subconscious mind is a loyal servant. Your subconscious mind is a loyal servant. Your subconscious mind is responsible for over 95% of the results in your life, right? So if your subconscious mind is like this genie, you want to bring out the genie, the lamp, rub the lamp and get the genie to come out. Your subconscious mind is a loyal servant and will say, your wish is my command, Cliona. Your wish is my command, Jennifer. Your wish is my command, Giselle. What words, feelings are you impressing upon your subconscious mind? Because your wish is my command, says your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is connected to the infinite mind, which you're going to learn all about later, some today and tomorrow, which I don't want to spoil a surprise for you. Okay? So you have the power. You make the rules of what you're going to give to your subconscious mind, your loyal servant, the genie that's going to make all your wishes come true. So what I want to do today is I want you to decide that doubt and worry, yes, some people say it's the enemy, you can call it that, But if we call doubt and worry the enemy, we're giving it energy. We're giving it that power over us. And I choose not to do that because I'm in charge of my life. I make the rules. Repeat after me. I am in charge of my life. I make the rules. Did you do it? Repeat after me. I'm in charge of my life. I'm the creator of my life. I make the rules. Okay? Decide today that fear, doubt, and worry are your friends. They only exist to point out something to you. And that is to point out whatever negative, limiting, subconscious beliefs, unconscious beliefs that need attention, that need to be replaced. That's all. It's your little flag. It's a little flag from the subconscious telling you, let's pay attention here. What are you worried about? What are you scared about? Let's pay attention. This is what we need to work on. So one of the processes, one of the little tips that I'll give you when I have a negative thought, you just neutralize the thought, my friends. Neutralize the negative thought that comes in. We get so many thoughts in a day, over 60,000, some say 90,000. And so you can't, as they come in, you have a choice to accept, reject, neutralize. So I choose to neutralize my negative thoughts now. I've become better at it. I'm still working on it every day. I've become really good at it, but I'm still working on it every day. And so acknowledge the negative thought as it comes through and quickly move on. This is what I do. Quickly move on to thinking of your desire or your goal or a pleasant thought. Maybe it's your puppy. Maybe it's your child or a loved one. But if you can't go there, immediately say your goal. Say it out loud. I call that go home. Stay on that vibration by going home to your goal, to your desire. Or you can simply say, no, thank you. Today, I choose to think about and believe and repeat your goal. This is a little simple hack that you can use as the negative thought comes in. And you'll get better and better and better at it. So manifesting and magnetizing your desires. Number one, you're going to set a definite chief aim and a goal. If you don't have one, you're not leaving this event this week without one, or I'll come find you. Or one of our coaches will come find you. We have coaches all over the world. And I'm a big shout out to all of our beautiful Napoleon Hill Institute coaches. I love you. We love you so much. We're so grateful for you. They're going to be here to help you as well. So set your definite chief aim or a goal. Include the date and the amount you want to earn. Everybody should have a money goal. If you don't, that tells you right away that you have subconscious beliefs around money that need working on, my friend. Number two, decide what will you give in return. There's no such thing as a free lunch. And I'll tell you this, you should never expect anything for free. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. Never expect anything for free. I've coached people from all over the world, thousands of people. Some people come on my calls and they would say, I want to win the lottery. I would say, that's a terrible goal. You didn't earn it. You didn't earn it, my friends. So decide what you'll give in return. Number two, what are you going to give? A product, a service in return for what you're asking for from infinite intelligence, from God? What are you going to give in return? Number three, adopt the character, the values, the behavior of the version of you that already has achieved this goal. You need to spend time on number three today. Okay, write that down. You need to spend time thinking about number three. You need to adopt the character, the beliefs, the values, and the behaviors of the version of you who has already achieved this goal. Okay. And then number four, we'll show you how to do that over time. It takes time. Number four, go serve in faith. Go serve in faith. Who can you help today? Think about it. Pick 5 people every day that you're going to serve, help, or support. 5 people every day. And I guarantee your whole life will change. Your whole life will change because you're not thinking of yourself and poor me, and I don't have the results. You're not focused on yourself and your results. You're focused outwards in service. You're planting seeds, sowing and reaping. It's not reaping and sowing. Like some people have it backward. Some people want the fire, but they didn't go get the wood. This is not how the law works. So go serve in faith. We attract who we are. Now, I want you to take a moment and I want you to really think about this. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you, my friend? I'm going to tell you who you are. You're a soul in a physical body. You don't believe me? That's okay. You're going to find out. Try to prove me wrong. You are a soul in a physical body. You were sent to earth with a divine purpose. And your job is to figure out what that divine purpose is. Your job is to find out what gifts and talents you have and find a way to give them away and serve them. As a soul in this physical body, in this lifetime, this is who you are. This is why you're here. This is why you're here. You're a soul in a physical body, but you're also operating your results in your life, professionally, personally, relationships, health, wealth, money, every area of your life. The results of your life are 95% unconscious. You're operating from 95% unconscious behaviors. From what? From a program. There's a program operating unconsciously in your subconscious mind. There's a program operating, and that is where all of your results are coming from. You have good programs, but then you have other parts of your program that are not very helpful. And these are the areas of your life that you're not happy with. There's a program operating 95% of the time. And what is the program? The program is a sum total of your beliefs, your habits, and your values. That's who you are right now. If 95% of your results are coming from unconscious program, the sum total is your beliefs, your habits, and your values, my friend. So how do you change the results in your life? How do we change the program? We're going to teach you over the next few days. We've been doing this for years. I've been trying so many different methodologies, techniques, and I'm going to share with you this week, and the teachers this week are going to share you different ways to change the results in the program in your life. So I want you to learn how to magnetize. Number one, you're going to learn how to magnetize intentionally, intentional thoughts, intentional feelings and actions. Number two, work with the law. You're going to learn these beautiful laws. Number three, reprogram your subconscious mind. Change the program. It's the only way to do it. Number four is live on the frequency of your desires. How do we live on the frequency of our desires? I hear you say. And tomorrow we're going to go deeper and teach you. Carla's going to go deeper as well and show you how to live on the frequency of your desires. And then when you are working on changing the program, any part of the program in the subconscious mind that is sabotaging you or your results, you're not getting the results that you want, then you can work in harmony with the law. You won't sabotage yourself. So the key really is moving from belief. This is how to manifest, is moving from belief to the knowingness stage. So some of you know what I'm talking about. Put in the chat, who knows what I'm talking about when I say the knowingness stage? And I'm going to go deeper on Friday, and I'm going to teach you how to do this. How to move from belief into the knowingness stage is key. You're going to learn how to connect to infinite intelligence, to God. We do it every morning at 5:30 in the morning. You got an invite to join us, right? At the self-discipline camp. And Tony knows, Kathy White knows, Monica knows, Philip knows. This is knowingness. You know, like you know, like you know. There's not even a shadow of doubt that what you desire is moving into form by law. That's knowingness. Belief will turn into knowingness, and that's when you let go. You let go. So connecting to infinite intelligence, we do it every day. You hand your desires over to your subconscious mind every morning, every night, throughout the day, reading your goal aloud in present tense, especially before you go to bed, handing over your desires and letting go, living and staying, learning how to stay on the frequency of your desires by having, how do you do that? One key, which Carla will go deeper, is by having the attitude that he or she would have from the end, thoughts, feelings, and actions. Having the attitude, this is why your attitude is crucial. So I want to invite all of you, if you haven't shown up, I'm going to find out if you showed up or not. 5:30 in the morning, we meet every morning. You are invited for free. We're not charging anything for this. 5:30 in the morning, where we're going to bring you through this process to help you move from belief, limited belief, to belief, then into knowing. So at 5:30 in the morning, come join us. You will do meditation with us. You will write out your goal. You will do a visualization, and you will live from the end with us. How many of you have joined? Put it in the chat. Tell people how it is. Share your experience, and I will see all of you at 5:30 in the morning. So how do you apply the law of magnetism in your life? Number 1, self-reflection. Today, I want you to take time to reflect on your beliefs, your values, and the energy you are emitting. Number 2, I want you to create a thoughts and feelings log for today. Get a notebook and create a thoughts and feelings log today so we can see where your attitude is. Okay? You can share it in our Facebook, the Napoleon Hill Institute Facebook group. There's an event page where everyone at this event should have joined. Share your thoughts, your feelings log in that group. We'll put a link here somewhere. And our coaches are going to come around and look at what you've written and give you some feedback and give you some support, okay? And then next, I want you to identify the beliefs, the counter intentions, and the habits that you know are still showing up for you. You'll know by how you feel, what you're afraid of, what you fear, and those repetitive unwanted results, okay? You can join the Facebook, and our team will put it in the chat. And the next item is I want you to choose your circle wisely. I want you to think about who's in your circle. Pay attention to the people around you today. Notice how they speak. Notice what they're saying. Remember, their words are powerful, and they're going into your subconscious mind. So I want you to really think about your circle today and the people that you have allowed in your immediate inner circle. And you're going to write this all down onto your log, and you're going to share it with us.